Hi everyone! Welcome back again to another video. You are now listening and you are watching Science with Teacher Riva. For today's video, you are going to learn previous concepts and new science concepts in this video. Another reminder, please get your notebook and get your pen and copy important information as we go along. Again, please get your notebook and get your pen also and copy important information as we go along the video. For today's video, you are going to recap the things that you have studied the last time and at the same time learn new and interesting science concepts. Now let's begin our new topic for this day. Can you spell out the word in your screen? Can you spell out the word in your screen? Follow the arrow on the screen. Let's say it together. S K I N. Again, S K I N. How is it read? It's read as skin. Skin. You are right. In today's video, you are going to learn about the skin. Our skin. What is our skin for? What is our skin for? Take a look at the video or the video clip above. What is our skin for? It's for the sense of touch. Basically, our skin functions for the sense of touch. There are three main functions of our skin. First, it functions as an organ for protection. Again, it functions as an organ for protection. Can you say it by yourself? Organ for protection. Yes, the skin protects us from any harmful rays. Example, rays coming from the sun. It gives us a barrier for those harmful chemicals to get inside our body. In fact, our skin is the largest organ in our body since it covers almost all the parts of the body from top to bottom. First function is organ for protection. The skin protects our body. That's the first one. Next, our skin also functions as an organ for regulation. Again, I repeat, our skin functions as an organ for regulation. What does it mean? It regulates the temperature of a person. It also produces sweat since the skin has its own sweat glands. This one. It controls or regulates the temperature of a person, and at the same time, it regulates the sweat coming out of the body. Again, it functions as an organ for regulation. Can you say it? Alright, that's the second main function of our skin. The third one and the most common function of our skin is that this organ is an organ for sensation. Again, the skin is an organ for sensation. The skin senses all the things that touches our body. For example, can you see the picture on the screen? It can feel the texture of the feather. It can feel the coldness of the environment, the heat of the sun, a nail, a pinch. All of it can be sensed by our skin that our eyes, nose, ears, and tongue cannot do. Again, the third function of our skin is that is it an organ for sensation. Those are the three main functions of our skin. Organ for protection, organ for regulation, and organ for sensation. Alright? Okay, very good. Now, what are the components of the skin, or what are the parts of the skin that enables us to feel and sense anything that comes in contact with us? What are the different parts of the skin? Let's try to see. Part number 1. Can you see this orange part and the purple part? This is the first part of the skin called epidermis. Repeat after me, please. Epidermis. Good job. The epidermis part is the outermost layer of the skin. Again, it is the outermost layer of the skin, which means that the one that you can see outside or directly you can see on your skin now, it's the part called epidermis. It is the visible part of our skin. It provides a waterproof barrier. Again, it provides a waterproof barrier. Water or any substances cannot get inside our body directly. That's because our epidermis is functioning. Again, the epidermis provides a waterproof barrier. And lastly, the epidermis creates our skin tone. Again, epidermis creates our skin tone, which means that's why there are different colors of our skin. That's because of the epidermis. There are other colors of skin, right? There's white, there is dark brown, brown flesh. Epidermis created that one. Okay, what is our first part of the skin? It's epidermis. Very good. Outermost layer of the skin provides a waterproof barrier and creates our skin tone. Next, the second part after the epidermis, this part until this part is said to be as the dermis. Repeat after me, please. Say dermis. Dermis. Okay, very good. Now, the dermis is called to be the thickest layer of the skin. The epidermis is just a thin layer of the skin. The dermis is the thickest layer of the skin. As you can see, it covers this area. However, the epidermis is just here, right? So, dermis is considered to be the thickest layer of the skin. It contains the connective tissues, hair follicles, and sweat glands. So I have said the skin functions to regulate the sweat coming outside the body, right? Sweat glands are found in this part. Okay? Again, what is this part? Dermis. Very good. Dermis is the thickest layer of the skin and it contains the connective tissues, hair follicles, and sweat glands. Okay, very good. Now let's go to the last and third part. The third part, if the epidermis is here, dermis, there is something or what we call hypodermis. Again, everybody, listen. Hypodermis. Very good. The hypodermis is also called the subcutaneous layer. It is found below the dermis, or it's the innermost part of our skin. Again, the hypodermis is the innermost layer part of our skin. And it's for fat storage and body temperature and regulation. Aside from the dermis, the hypodermis also functions for body temperature and regulation. And third one, have hormone production. The hormone that's produced in this layer is leptin. Okay, again, let's read it one by one. Found below the dermis. Fat storage and body temperature regulation. And last one, hormone production. And the hormone produced is leptin. This is the hypodermis. So 3 layers of the skin. We have epidermis, dermis, and hypodermis, or the subcutaneous layer. Just like any other sense organs, we need to take good care of our skin. First, let's read all together. Ready? Go. Wash your skin twice a day and whenever there is sweat. Again, first thing to tip or way to take care of your skin is to wash your skin twice a day and whenever you are sweating. That's to remove the bacteria in your or the dirt in your face or in your skin. Number 2, cleanse yourself with warm water. Again, cleanse yourself with warm water. Okay, you need to take a bath using a warm water to ensure that your skin will be in good condition. Again, let's read one more time. Second way is to cleanse yourself with warm water. Warm water is good for our skin. Okay, next let's have the third way. Apply your cleanser with fingertips or soft cloth. I'm sure others are using cleanser for your faces, so you need to remember you need to use your fingertips or soft cloth, not hard cloth, nor all of the parts of your hands, but this one is more advisable. Apply your cleanser with fingertips or soft cloth. Okay, after you have applied your face, for example of a cleanser, you have to wash it away properly. Rinse well with water when finished. Again, let's read together. Rinse well with water when finished. Need to take off the cleanser completely so that any infections will be get rid of. Okay, let's have the fifth one. After you have taken a bath or washed your face, cleanse your face, you have to pat your skin dry with a clean and dry towel. Again, when you are all through with washing your face, taking a bath, you need to pat your skin gently, okay? With a clean and dry towel. Make sure that you will use a clean towel to wipe your skin. Because if you use dirty towel, chances would be the bacteria from the towel will get into the pores of your skin. Okay, again, let's read together. Pat your skin dry with a clean and dry towel. Alright, those are simple ways that we can take good care of our skin, whether it would be our face or any skin from any part of the body. Okay, now let's have it's finished. Also, this is the end for the skin. When we will have our review on the different sensations. Again, we will have a review on the different sensations. What do I mean by this? We are done talking about the other organs, right? Yes. So we need to review important points from these organs and review important, relevant information about this one. Okay. Let's start with identifying the organs and the nerve cells, or the cells used in order for the brain to interpret messages or impulses. Okay. First, let's have the first organ. What organ is this? It is our eyes. Very good. Our eyes is for what sense? Sense of sight. Good job. So, the cell for our eyes is, what do you call it again? Alright, it's the optic nerves. Very good. Again, let's read optic nerve. Optic nerve is the cells that transmits impulses caught by the retina going to the brain. That's why you can see, you know what you see because of the help of the optic nerve. Again, eyes, sense of sight, optic are carried by the optic nerve. Next, what organ is this? It is our ears. Very good. The ears is for the sense of hearing. And what cell or nerve cell is responsible for this one? We have the auditory nerve. Again, one more time. Let's say it together. Auditory nerve. Okay, the auditory nerve is the one who sends the message going to the brain so that you will know what you heard or what you will hear. Okay, again, eyes, you have optic nerve. Ears, you have the auditory nerve. Okay, next, let's go to the third organ. What organ is this? Very good. It's our nose, and the nose is for the sense of smell. Good job. And what nerve is responsible for impulse transmission? Okay, we have here the olfactory nerve. Again, olfactory nerve. The olfactory nerve gets and sends the impulse to the brain. That's why we know what smell our nose got. After the nose, we also have this one. What organ is this? Good job. It's the tongue. And the tongue is for the sense of taste. We can sense salty, bitter, sweet, sour, umami because of our tongue And that's because of our taste buds or the taste receptors. We are able to taste the 5 common tastes because with the help of our taste buds, we bring the impulses to the brain. Okay, and how about the recent part? We have this one. What organ is this in our body? It is our skin, and the skin is for the sense of touch, and the nerve functioning is the touch receptors or skin receptors. There are a lot of kinds of skin receptors, but we will just generalize it so that it will be easier. Again, for skin, we have touch receptors. These touch or skin receptors brings the impulses or signals to the brain so that we can immediately react to those senses or to those impulses, shall we call it. Okay, again, for the eyes, we have the optic nerve. For the ears, you have the auditory nerve. Nose, olfactory nerve. The tongue, we have the taste buds or the taste receptors. And finally, for the skin, you have the touch receptors or the skin receptors. All of those nerve or receptors function to transmit the signal going to the brain so that the brain will interpret the kind of or the reaction that you would give to that stimulus or the stimuli. Okay, let's try to identify which sense you are going to use if you have this one. Perfume. You tell me what sense it is. Perfume. Is it sense of sight? Sense of hearing? Sense of smell? Sense of touch? Or sense of taste? Perfume. We have, very good, sense of smell. Good job. You need to use your sense of smell to know how fragrant the perfume is. Good job. Next, how about this one? What sense is appropriate or correct to use for this burnt hand? Burnt hand. Is it sense of sight, sense of hearing, sense of smell, sense of touch, or sense of taste? Alright, you have the sense of touch. You will know whether it's painful or not if you are going to use the sense of touch. You would feel, does it feel good or not? Is it painful or not? That's because of our sense of touch. Well done. Next, how about if you look at this one? A girl singing. Is it sense of sight, sense of hearing, sense of smell, sense of touch, or sense of taste? You will have the sense of Hearing. Very good. You would know if the girl sounds good or not because of our sense of hearing. Very good. Now, how about this one? Eating chocolate. Eating chocolate. Is it sense of sight, sense of hearing, sense of smell, sense of touch, or sense of taste? Look at the face. Look at the girl's reaction while eating the chocolate. She's using the sense of taste. Why do you think her face went like this? Because maybe she tasted it bitter, she tasted it sour, sweet, spicy, umami. That's the sense of taste. Very good. How about the girl watching sunset? Girl watching sunset, the beautiful sunset. Sense of sight, sense of hearing, sense of smell, sense of touch, or sense of taste? Looking at the beautiful sunset, you use the sense of sight, sense of vision, or you use our eyes to see if the sunset is beautiful or not. Okay, so you understand the different sensations and the responsible nerve cells that transmit the signals to the brain. You have the sense of sight, sense of hearing, sense of smell, sense of touch, and the sense of taste. Those are the 5 main sensations happening in our body. That would be the following: eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and the skin. If you miss out important points in this video, you can watch it again during your free time. Okay? That would be all for today. Thank you all for spending time to listen to Science with Teacher Riva. Goodbye everyone, and keep safe always. Goodbye.